Hello guys, and welcome to Till Vacuum Do Us Part. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Ashley. Today's video is going to be just like my Amazon videos and Walmart videos, but today we're talking at Target. So I walked into my local Target. I wanted to find items that were under $30 that would elevate your home. So we're talking about high-end looks for less. So if you're wanting to spruce up your home, I'm even talking a little bit fashion too. So keep that in mind. I have kitchen, decor, and fashion. Definitely stay tuned. I'm going to have all my links down below in the description box. So if you're looking for something, definitely check that out. There's either like a more button you can press or a down arrow. And then I'll also link everything down below in the pinned comment. So definitely check that out, but let's go ahead and get started. And just in case, if you're not following me over on Instagram, you should be. I might be giving away some Target gift cards today, so definitely head on over and check that out as well. Okay, this is the first item. And like I said, everything's gonna be $30 or less. So a lot of these items are gonna even be under that. This first item is only $20. It's threshold. I am a sucker for this like fluted detail right now. If I was redoing our house this year or building, this would be everywhere. I'm trying to add it in just different ways. Obviously I can't like rip down my bathroom and kitchen and all of that, but I can add it in through decor, and I feel like that's just the easiest way to do it. So as these trends come, don't feel like it has to be this like major piece in your home. Even if you love it, you can do it in simple little details. So I'm just adding it in with decor. I think this is so pretty setting out. It looks really good with like a soap dispenser on it. It looks amazing with like candles, or if you want it to be a jewelry holder, this could be on your nightstand for your drink. If you just want like a really bougie like coaster or something like that, it can be used a million different ways. I feel like it makes a really good gift too. If you did this with a candle and then one of my Amazon like $5 electric lighters, I just feel like it looks so high end, but it's definitely going to elevate your space, even if it is just like a cheap candle or cheap, you know, like soap dispenser from Home Goods. It may not be anything fancy, but once you put it in here, it's just like next level. Now, speaking of candles, Target obviously has a ton for you to choose from. This is the one I chose just because I liked the color of it. So if it's not a very like healthy candle, I tend to not burn them in my house because I get headaches super easy. But I do love the way that they look sitting out, and some of them are so strong you don't even have to burn them. Like this just out in like a powder bathroom, you're gonna get enough scent that you don't even have to burn it. So this will last you forever, or you can save it for when company comes over. But it is just really pretty. It's copper, it adds just another whole element to your space. I love the lid can sit on it. It's really pretty if you just leave it like this and keep something on top. So many different things to do with this. But what I wanted to add, I don't even know if I mentioned, this one's $20, but like I said, just don't burn it and it's still gonna smell up a space. But the next product that makes this even more elevated is when you can get some high-end like matches. So I always leave stuff like this out in our guest bathroom or powder bathroom. Say you share a guest bathroom like with the kids, just leave this stuff out for like when you're hosting. It doesn't have to be all the time. We do have a powder bath, so we don't have to do that, but in other homes, like even growing up, like my bathroom growing up that I share with my sister was the guest bathroom. So just make sure when they come over, you can just, you know, clean it, make it a little bit special. So like maybe it's Thanksgiving, maybe it's 4th of July, whatever it is. But I think having like nice little matches out makes a big deal. It's just that extra special. It doesn't take much, but it looks like you care and you put thought into it. Just looks more high end to me. You get 75 with this, so it's gonna last a while. And I loved the little box design on it. These are only $6.99. This is only $30. So even as a set paired setting out, we're still under $30. This would be a really good gift idea too. So I love a good glow from a candle, especially in the evening. But like I said, I'm really weird with candles. Like I have a few that I can really light and leave on, but sometimes I have to blow those out, or I put them way back in our bedroom. So by the time they linger into the living room, it's not as strong. But I miss having that little glow. You guys know here we do like daylight bulbs. It's very bright, but in the evening and different moods, I want it to be a little more dim. And so I picked up this guy. I didn't know if I was gonna like it, what I thought about it. And then the more I was like setting around decorating with it, it's gonna stay. I have so many places I want it to be in. I don't know which one, but what's nice is you can charge it. So this can go anywhere. It doesn't have to be next to an outlet. So this is really cool in a powder bathroom, on the countertop, maybe on a shelf, in a bookcase, on your kitchen, like underneath the cabinets. I think it's so pretty. There's 3 light settings. it is so pretty. Once again, it kind of has that fluted look. This is staying for sure. Let's talk about price. So this one is $30, but I think it's worth it, and it's just gonna be a beautiful addition to your home. For $30, it's really gonna elevate whatever space you put it into. So there's a few decor pieces you will always hear me talk about, and it's like vases, blankets, and bowls is another one. I love a good bowl. This one I've actually owned for a while. I feel like it's a very modern piece. It's just that solid black, it's not faded, it's smooth, it's just a nice pop. So if you're wanting to add a little bit of modern into your kitchen or into a space, this is a very affordable way to do it. Plus, this can be used so many different ways. So I love buying pieces that when I'm done using it in one space, I can use it somewhere else. That way I can shop my home. It just makes like kind of redecorating and rearranging just way more affordable. So pieces like this I love. For years I used this as a fruit bowl. It looked really pretty out my pantry. It could be out on your countertops. It also looks great with like candles in it or greenery. Another smart way is if your husband or kids or whoever comes in by your front door, back door, side door, whatever door, but say your husband comes in and he has change in his wallet and his keys and sunglasses, and you just don't want them scattered everywhere, leave this where he can just dump everything in here so it's still there, it's still easy to get to, and they don't mind just throwing it in there. It kind of keeps everything together anyway. So like some of us like lids to hide it, but that's an extra step for some people that don't want to do it. So this works too. Just put it by the back door. They can throw everything in it. You're not losing your keys anymore. You're not searching for your wallet. It's all right there, and it looks pretty tucked away in a bowl. Okay, I think I got so carried away talking about how to use it, I forgot to tell you how much it is. So this one's $25, but they do have all different sizes. So if you want a larger one, if you want a smaller one, they're different prices, but I feel like this is just the most like useful. It can be used so many different places. You don't really need to go bigger or smaller unless you want to. Okay, the next product I'm gonna talk about kind of goes along with that bowl, but it can be used other places, and it's called a vase filler, but it's just these little moss balls. I feel like these are so nice to have. They look really good in kitchens. They look really good on coffee tables. I don't know, it's just a way to add green into your home, which brings life. Even if it's not a real plant, there's just something about a faux plant being in there. So maybe you don't have a green thumb, but you want to add some greenery for the summer, just to add a little color. Maybe you're super neutral like me. I feel like green in the summer is just an easy way we can do it without stressing ourselves out. So this can be put in any type of bowl. They have it in a white one, even like a light or dark wood. I'm gonna show you in the black because I have that, but this is just a really nice set, and these are only $10. How many do you get? Let's see, one set. Does it say? I'll count them for you guys because I'm not sure how many comes in here. As soon as I turned the camera off, I saw the box had 8 pieces. You guys were probably yelling at me through the camera, but I found it. So it's 8 pieces, but see how pretty that is just sitting out? Like, you don't even have to do a lot. Just that sitting out's pretty. If you wanted it higher, you could get a few boxes and kind of rearrange it, but I think it's perfect. It's just like a nice look setting out. Like I said, this was 25, these were 10, so it's just a really pretty thing that you can move throughout your space, and it's pretty much gonna fit in every area. I also wanted to mention these vases. I've had them for a long time, but the big ones are 25 and the small ones are 20. They're really cute together. You can break them up. If they're still available, I'll have those linked down below as well. Before we move on, let's talk a little bit of fashion. I always like to tell you guys what I'm wearing. And so the first thing I grabbed was this top. I was attracted to it just because of like Memorial Day and the 4th of July. I don't know, the very few colors I do like in my home is like the American flag, and this just reminded me of it. I feel like it would be perfect for different holidays. It's a little bit of a sweater, but it's short sleeve. I feel like this would be so cute if you're going to like the lake or like a swimming party or something like that, just with your swimsuit underneath it with cut off shorts. Obviously this is how I'm gonna wear it. I am wearing a large. They didn't have a medium. I mean, the medium would fit. Like, there's a lot of room in here, but I think for length I would definitely stick with the large. Like, I'm gonna keep this size. I just have like a little tank underneath it. I paired it with shorts. I don't know, it's so easy. You would think it'd be super warm, but it's not. Plus here in Oklahoma, like all of our stores and restaurants are freezing. If it's hot outside, I try to dress appropriately. Like if I'm gonna be outside, I have to dress cool, but if I'm gonna be inside, even on a hot day, I know I'm gonna be freezing. I feel like this is just the perfect balance, or you could take it with you for like over a tank top. If you're not a blue girl, this is actually my color. Like when I had my color analysis done, it's called Marine Navy, and it's like my color. So I splurged and went with the color. Like I said, I liked it for the 4th and stuff, but they do have it in like a tan beigey color. So if you love a good neutral, it was beautiful as well. So I can link both of these. Like I said, I'm typically a medium, but I do like the large in this. The medium would work, but I liked it for the extra length. And then the other thing I paired with it were these sandals. I've had the hardest time finding like cute sandals this summer. I love this. So when I first put them on, I'm like, are these gonna be comfortable? I haven't wore like one of these that go through your toes in a while. And at first it felt a little stiff, but like I went to lunch, I came home, I've been filming and moving around and I haven't had any issues. They're just cute. They're dressy, but like a sandal. So if you need something like that, you can pair it with anything and everything. And then the last thing I have on today that's from Target are my earrings. I just love a good hoop, and then like pearl hoops are in right now. I've been talking about them in other videos, so I went ahead and picked up these. I love when they're just like super small. I've been wearing a lot of jewelry lately, especially necklaces. And so I feel like my earrings can't be too big. So like, that's just enough. Like, I feel like that is so perfect. They're only $7.99. My top, I want to say, oh yeah, 28. And then my shoes were, I'll have to look these up. So I ran and grabbed my receipts. They were 30, so they were right on. I should have checked that. So these are 30. But like I said, this is a very good basic. You can wear these next summer. I'm into gold. So if you're not into gold, you might not like it, but I love mixing metals. I love that it's nude. It just dresses it up a little bit. I'm not a big flip-flop girl. I don't like Crocs. I don't like flip-flops, but I feel like this right here is like the perfect balance. This next piece is gorgeous, and it reminded me of something you guys want me to link all the time, so I grabbed it. It actually came in 2 colors, and I don't know what I was thinking, but I only grabbed the big one, but just keep in mind there is a smaller size too, if you need a smaller size or if you want to pair them. But when I found this vase, it is gorgeous. Like, it's got that hammered look, plus it's got like stripes in it. It's just so pretty, but like understated. Let's see, it's $30. You guys can tell this is huge. It is glass, you have to be careful with kids. But the reason I love this is I use them as hurricanes. They could be vases, but I get asked about those all the time. It is the exact same look, except it doesn't have this tighter like neck up here. And that one is almost the same size. I'm gonna put up some video clips for you. This one's 30, that one is $89. So you're gonna get the same look for way less. Like I said, there was 2 sizes at mine. I'll have to check. Definitely check the link down below. There could be 3 sizes and you could set them up. Like I said, you can't really put candles in them like I do, but you're getting that very pretty look. And just them setting out without the candle, I just love this in any home. Like, it's gonna go with any decor style. So if you've been eyeing mine that were Pottery Barn and really, really expensive, Target has a much better option, and there's at least 2 sizes, maybe 3. Definitely check it out, but I think it's so pretty. But I want to show you how you can use this with greenery as well. I definitely feel like greenery is getting more affordable if you stay away. Like, when I get stuff at Pottery Barn, it's like huge branches, and I can spend like $90 on a huge branch. These were at Target and they were only $4.99. So like a little bit goes a long way. I did grab 4 because I had 4 and I just wanted to be able to have options, but they have some cheap looking stuff. So just be careful. I'd rather you get 2 of these that look nicer than like 4 of the cheaper stuff. So just keep that in mind. Like, you don't have to have a lot. This looks very, very nice. It would look so good in so many different vases that you have. And then I'm just gonna put it in here. So like, I'm not even gonna style it. I'm just gonna drop it in and look how pretty it looks. Like, if you're not good at arranging vases, I really like when they have this tighter neck because it kind of does it for you. It keeps it close. And then these aren't super long stems. Sometimes when they're super long, you have to fold them, you have to cut them, and you have to be careful now that it's clear. This one's done really, really well. And just like that, it's done. It looks so expensive and it's so affordable. Like I said, the stems are $5. This is, what did I say, 30. Looks incredible. I love it. It's amazing. But say you're like, Ashley, I have the $30 for the vase, but I don't want to spend it on greenery. I don't have any. Go cut it down. Like, if you have bushes or shrubs or anything in your yard, flowers, if your neighbor has a tree, ask him, be like, can I cut something down? You could have that Pottery Barn look with a big stem. We have like willow trees all around our pond, and I'll just cut stuff down, put it in water in here. Now you have to replace it more often, but it's super affordable. It's free. So if you can at least afford the vase, get that and then just start cutting stuff down outside, side of the road. I went to this Christmas party once with a church and she talks about how she leaves scissors in her car just to pick wildflowers and stems and stuff. And that's how she like does her home. So if you're ever driving and you're like, hey, I want that, just cut it. I mean, make sure it's not illegal, like make sure it's in a public area. And then you can put it in your vase. Okay, now we're gonna move on to this pillow because I felt like it was just a very good pillow. Like I'm having a hard time finding like pillows that I love, and I'm not too picky. Like I just want it to be a cream or a white or a tan or a beige, and I want a really cool texture, and I just don't want it super cheap. This one doesn't have a zipper. I'm normally telling you guys to get one with a zipper, but when it's smaller like this, I will totally throw this in my washer and dryer, no issues, or you can spot clean it. But look at the like texture on there. I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell because of like my window. So pretty, so nice. It looks great inside if you have like an accent chair or, you know, on the edge of like a sectional, but it can also be taken outside. I know it's a little bit harder. Like in Oklahoma, I've kind of stopped with the pillows outside, especially white. Like I wouldn't keep this outside. It's just too windy here. We've had so many tornadoes. Like I am tired of chasing furniture and stuff like this, but I got it because it would be really great inside as well. And it's only $15. I feel like that is a steal. Now we're gonna transition into the kitchen. And one thing I love is like functional kitchen decor. And oh, when I saw these, I was like, I don't know if I need them, but I'm buying them. They are gorgeous. Look at these like canisters. This one's 20. It says Fluted countertop canister. I mean, imagine, I mean, you can put like flour, sugar, anything like that, but even like your pancake mix, if you use that more, setting out like this is stunning. The top, it also comes in a second size. I suggest getting the sets. Like I said, this one is 20, this one is $10. So in this one, I just put like my collagen powder because it doesn't fit in the container well, like with the little spoon, and it fits in this one perfectly. Then I can leave it out on my countertop and it's not like in an ugly container, but it's not like crammed in a drawer. It's easy to get to. Like these are stunning. Once again, these are gonna elevate your kitchen, but they would also look really good in a laundry room. You could put like powder, detergent in it or anything like that, dryer balls. I mean, you can use stuff like this with dog treats. The options are endless. I know I keep saying it, but I'm just like always thinking gifts. This is a beautiful gift and it would literally be $30. So keep that stuff in mind. I love the gold detail, the wood, the glass fluting. I don't know what it is about that fluting, guys. Like, I wish my whole house could be in this. It's just so dreamy and beautiful too. Okay, say if you're like, Ashley, I'm on a tight budget. I don't have time or money to be spending on flowers and candles and vases. I get you, but you're like, I need small touches, very affordable way to update my home. I actually just did a video and it's like 9 things that are cheapening your home. Definitely go check it out. All very, very super affordable fixes. But one thing I said was hand towels. Hand towels are a huge deal. If yours are like old and passed down and stained and just not that pretty, they have so many affordable options now, Target being one of them. This is a pack of 3 for $10. And guys, this detail up close is so pretty. It's so pretty setting out like over a sink. These look great in bathrooms. Like I said, you're getting 3 of them, so you can put them in 3 different spaces. I will say the top and bottom are a little bit darker. The middle one's a little bit lighter, but not enough to tell, like just in case, so you guys know it's not exactly the same, or maybe it's my eyes. Right here, it's looking really close too. It is such a pretty set. Now, I know it says kitchen set, but remember, these work really well in bathrooms, especially guest bathrooms, because they just look higher end, and they still work well because they're made to like dry off dishes and stuff like that. But definitely get these for the spaces. You could get a 2-pack and have one, you know, have several for your kitchen and have them for your bathrooms. But definitely this is an easy way to elevate just the look of your home versus like an old dirty kitchen towel sitting out. Okay, and another thing kind of just like that is your like oven mitts. Those things get so dirty. First, just wash them. If you can shout them, throw them in the washer. Sometimes they hold up a little bit longer. But if you're like, you know what, Ashley, I'm like hosting a lot and people see them, or I just cook a lot and I don't like the way it looks out on my countertops, they have these beautiful ones right here. And so it's just so pretty to put your hot dishes on. I use these to even like pull things out of the oven. So that's why I called it oven mitt. It's just easier to grab sometimes. But look at that detail. It comes in all different colors. They just have an amazing line. So if you just look at this line while you're shopping, it is so good. You can go in the store, but just keep in mind if you use my links, it does help me out. So just do like a pickup order or delivery. But thank you guys so much for being here. I think that's it. I'm gonna scan real fast. I appreciate you guys always clicking on my videos. I know you take time out of your day to watch them, and just thank you so much for trusting my opinion. I try to be as detailed as I can with you guys so you know what you're getting. Luckily, Target is just like an easy return place if you don't like it, but all of these pieces are amazing. I would never tell you something that I don't like, and these are all just really easy ways to elevate your home. I'm trying my best just to share like everything I have up in this head with you to help you guys out. So I really do appreciate and just understand that you guys are taking time out of your day to support me, and I appreciate that so much. That being said, I have all the links down below in my description box. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.